Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing the Oregon Trails. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get this video out. I'm trying to get my recording schedule on schedule, so I'm getting there, guys. We're getting on schedule. Promise. Alright, so let's try a journey, I guess. Main journey, quick start, sightseer. Ew, okay. We're gonna start with the main journey then, and we'll just start at the beginning. Experience the trials and tribulations of the Oregon Trail. Draft a party, pack your wagon, and set out from Independence for the promise of Oregon. Unlock Godfather Clock, Oregon, and Bust. This new version of Oregon Trails is new to me. I've tried to play it a little bit, but I haven't gotten too far into it, so let's figure it out together. Oregon City. Your first journey begins in Independence. Reach a fort to unlock it as a fast travel location. Once unlocked, you can hire a guide to take you straight there on your next attempt to reach Oregon. Oh, okay. $18.49? Wow, okay. Take a journey across 2,000 miles of plains, rivers, and mountains. If for some reason you don't survive, your wagon burns, or thieves steal your oxen, or you run out of provisions, or you die of cholera, don't give up. Try again, and again, and again. Who should be your first party member? Let's click on the information. Sent on a religious expedition, missionaries are experienced explorers looking to spread a message. Heroic shows great courage in the face of danger and refined used to the finer things. Ruby is a banker, affluent business folk. Bankers command great wealth, though typically have meager survival skills. Pugnacious, inclined to aggressive behavior, funny amuses everyone around them with ease. Frederick is an adventurer, jack of all trades. Adventurers can fit into any role in a group, though they don't excel at anything in particular. He is charming, can easily compel those around them, and optimistic, thinks the glass is half full. We need 4 people, right? Let's choose Frederick. Understands the ways of the world and is a fast learner. Oh, that could help. And she's a farmer, so she knows all about the manner of crops and yams. Okay, so let's do. Like to keep themselves and their environment clean. Maybe that could maybe help us. Okay, let's try that. Now we need a missionary. I think we're gonna do Francis. Hopefully we didn't make the wrong choices. Choose carefully. Names cannot be changed beyond this step. Leave some comments down below of name suggestions that we'll do in future plays, but for now we're going to leave them the names that they are, and then in future videos we'll choose their names based off what you guys have commented. Okay, so now we need to get our wagon ready. Try and pack it in there so we can hopefully get a lot of things. Hopefully. Now let's check out carts. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for now, so it's not too heavy. And we're kind of spending quite a bit of money, but hopefully Hopefully it'll get us a little bit further anyways. Yeah, hopefully that'll be okay. And I didn't mess up. Locals and fellow immigrants mill about the main streets. A little conversation may be just the thing to get the lay of the land. Let's start with Douglas. Greetings, fellow travelers. Are you heading to Oregon too? It's been quite the journey already, hasn't it? And it's meant to get harder from here. Oh no. Perhaps you can help me out. I met this woman here. She left with her family heading to Oregon. I very much wish to see her again. Ava was her name. You haven't met her, have you? Ask Ava. She is incredible, radiant as the sun itself, and twice as bright. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Friend, I call you that, yes? You must help me find her. Please, if you run into Ava anywhere on the trail, tell her about me. Tell her Douglas, that's me. We'll meet her here at Fort Laramie. Okay. Thank you, my friend. It must have been fate for me to be so lucky to find someone so kind. I hope to see you again soon. We started a quest. Star-crossed lovers. Oh. The party has heard that a famous mountain man, Moses Harris, is staying in town and decides to seek out his advice. Unfortunately, they find him in a rather poor condition. He is laid out in his hotel bed, dehydrated and clearly in pain. Oh no. Despite his suffering, he agrees to talk to the party and shares what wisdom he has. What would they like to ask about? Let's ask about adventure. We were out on the Black Hills, no meat and snow 50 foot deep. One day we crossed a canyon and made it into the prairie. There was green grass, green trees, and birds singing. All this in February. We all sung out, "Hurrah!" Despite being exhausted, Moses Harris starts to tell a story. I was hungry, so I went for one of those singing birds. The critter came down in pieces, head rolling right off its body, and still singing. It was made of stone. His eyes are wide as he recalls the shocking details. Oh. We took an axe to a tree and got nothing but stone. All our animals stood shaking over the grass, and I swear it was made of stone too. Can you imagine a whole petrified forest? The earnestness in his voice is quite evident as a strange tale comes to an end. Oh, goodness. Let's ask about health. I don't imagine I've got much time left. I think I've got a different sort of journey ahead of me, and I'm going somewhere I haven't been before. No matter, nothing to do but face what's been put in front of us. I know I have to make this journey alone. Oh no. Let's ask about his family then. I've got a family. They're far away from here, in a place where there's no white men, a wife and 2 children. Moses Harris looks beyond the party and the walls of his room at something only he can see. If I could stay alive a little longer, it'd be for them. The party doesn't wish to disturb Moses Harris any further, so they decide to let him rest. Um, Braving the trail, are you? Well, best of luck. It's 2,000 odd miles from here and through less than welcoming terrain. Make sure you're adequately prepared before you leave. Did you read the Missouri Republican today? Says some folks start for Oregon without carrying spare parts, not even an extra wagon axle. Must think they grow on trees. Hope they're lucky enough to find an abandoned wagon. Oh, I'm glad we packed some then. Did we already talk to this? I don't think so. Some folks seem to think that 2 oxen are enough to get them to Oregon. 2 oxen can barely move a fully loaded wagon, and if one of them gets sick or dies, you'll be traveling on borrowed time. I wouldn't go overland with less than 4. Uh-oh, we only have 3 though. Better take some extra set of clothing. You're bound to get wet, and if you get wet, likely you'll get sick next. I'd recommend hiring a ferry at river crossings too. They're expensive, but guarantee a safe crossing. Good to know. Good advice. All right, guys, let's depart. I guess our only destination is Kansas River Crossing. A popular river crossing, the first challenge for any westward bound party. Pelts can be useful for sealing the wagon before crossing. Okay, so avoid contracting cholera and avoid broken arm. Okay, I think these are is a Bible and like an adventure journal. So, all right, here we go. More choices. Oh, let's see what we have up here real fast. A man. Oh, this is the quest that we're looking for. Aim. Okay. Let's go this way. And yeah. As morning breaks in Independence, our intrepid travelers take their first steps on the Oregon Trail. Spirits are high, everyone is in peak physical condition, and the wagon is stocked, and the party is filled with vim and vigor. Alright, let's look for animals, because we gotta click on them if we see them. Oh, a small fishing hole comes into view, not present on any maps or in any guidebooks. It may very well be teeming with fish. It would be a good opportunity to catch some fresh fish to augment the wagon's stores. The party has 25 bait. We have 200 pounds of meat. Let's see if we'll catch anything. Alright, who should go fishing? It is ideally suited for those with patience and good attitude. Ooh, let's try Chastaway. She's a farmer. Let's try it. So, WASD moves my character, space casts a line, and space space and right click, or space and right click. Okay. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Oh no, I lost it. Did I pull it up? Oh no. There. Did we get it? Oh, a smallmouth bass, 12 inches. Trophy. Oh, not a trophy quality fish. That's okay. Anything over here? Oh, there is. Ooh, flathead catfish? Whoa! That's a big one. Alright, let's try this fish. Ooh, another new fish. Green sunfish. Oh, that's a small one. It's okay. Alright. Meh, we caught something. Chastaway manages to catch 60 pounds of fish and brings it all back to storage. Cool. Without the proper knife, she can't properly clean the fish, and only some of their meat is obtained. Knives can be unlocked by completing the bitter winter journey. Okay. Well. Oh, my goodness gracious. The party is at a complete loss for words. It's not every day that a man falls from the sky. Regardless, the responsible thing to do might be to offer some assistance, assuming he survived the fall. Yeah, check on him, please. Concern it all. Looks like I've run out of steam again. I knew these engines were nothing but trouble. The strange man dusts himself off. Excuse me, where are my manners? My name is Samuel Peppard, and I thank you kindly for your help just now. What you just witnessed was my latest invention, a flying machine, though I admit it is something of a work in progress. All that's missing is the right source of power. Steam engines, modern though they may be, are simply not up to the task. Samuel Peppard strokes his chin in thought. You are quite right to be impressed. I have studied the work of Sir George Cayley, an English inventor who has already built a working heavier-than-air glider. It's only a matter of time before humanity achieves the dream of powered flight. My dream is that an American will be the first to make such a flight. Indeed, if the winds are favorable, I see no reason why it shouldn't be me. Samuel Peppard looks very excited. It was a pleasure to meet you. Perhaps we will see each other again. After all, who knows what the future holds? I shall endeavor my spy you from above. Peace. Yay! um, the party comes across a field of lush grass, perfect for grazing. It's a good place to give the oxen a break if there's time to spare. Let's rest. The oxen spend several hours grazing slowly, enjoying the meal. They seem refreshed and good-spirited by the time the party is ready to set out. All right. Let's, yeah, continue at that pace. We also unlocked Peppard's Folly and named after the Declaration of Independence, this bustling frontier town originated as a launching point for the prosperous fur trade. As westbound travelers became more commonplace, however, Independence became known as the first stop along the perilous journey to Oregon. Alright. Now for the decision. Since we rested, let's do this one, because then our next stop will be the place. Although, either way, the next stop is our place. We'll just continue straight. Party notices a sickly-looking woman standing near a broken-down wagon. Oh no! Thank goodness I spotted you when I did. There is no sign of the woman's companions, if she has any. The party is unsure what to make of her. Should someone offer her assistance? Uh, Please, if you could spare me some clean clothes, I would be greatly obliged. Given the state of her wagon, a change of clothes hardly seems adequate to ease Grace's condition. Sure, why not? Thank you so very much. I shall never forget your charitable spirit. Okay. Can we collect? No, I was hoping to collect the butterflies. Fished him in the water nearby, a prime location to cast a line and try to catch a bite. Though bait is required, the party could craft some. The party has 19 bait. I think we're doing okay on food, so we're just gonna push on. We're almost there, guys. Uh-oh. A flock of ducks suddenly scatters into the air from the water near the trail. Ew. If they're quick, someone might tell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wasn't quick enough. The party ignores the birds and continues on down the trail. Oops. I didn't mean to ignore the birds. Just didn't read fast enough. I'm sorry. Can you hear that? Oh, uh-oh. The river is up ahead. Yay! We're about to cross. All right. Greetings, immigrants. Welcome to Kansas River. How you choose to cross is the first real test of the trail. Okay? Now, don't even think about forging any river deeper than the wagon bed, about 2.5 feet. You'll swamp your wagon and lose your supplies. Okay, so 2.5 feet, no, don't go deeper than that. You can caulk the wagon bed and float it, or be smart and hire me to take your wagon on my ferry. Why not have a look around before you decide? You can talk to me anytime you want to hear about the crossing options again. Okay, let's talk to people and see how bad the river is. Crowds of people line the river waiting for the ferry or prepare to brave the river crossing themselves. Hi, my name is Albert. My family and I are excited about the prospect of journeying to Oregon. We sold all our possessions to stock our wagon, but it will be worth it. It is said that Oregon is a land of abundance. But first, we have to agree on how best to cross the Kansas River. Okay. We can't afford to take a ferry. We're making our wagon into a boat. We'll turn it over, caulk the bottom and sides with pitch, and use it to float our goods across. Have to swim the animals. Hope it doesn't rain. The river's high enough. Uh-oh. How high is it? With the crowds of people waiting to get on the ferry, we could be stranded here for days. Hope there's enough to graze on for all those animals. Not many people carry feed. I'd rather wait, though, than cross in a rickety wagon boat. Okay. Let's see, about crossing the river. Immigrants cross the many rivers between here and Oregon in a number of ways. By ferry is the safest, but depending on the river, some will choose to ford or caulk their wagons. To ford a river means to pull your wagon across a shallow part of the river with the wheels still attached. It's only practical when the water level is below the height of the wagon. To caulk the wagon means to seal it so that no water can get in. The wagon can then be floated across like a boat. It's the only way to do it if the water's high, though it can still have its risks. Best make sure the wagon bed is fully repaired and sealed tight. But my recommendation, use the ferry, if one is available. They'll put your wagon on top of a flat boat. The owner of the ferry will take your wagon across the river for a charge, of course. Guess let's see what it says. Oh, here it is. The currents are slow. It's 2.2 deep. It's 600 feet wide, and my wagon condition is 100. If we forward, I think I said don't go past 2.5. That's still kind of deep. What if we cocked it? 23% chance. Oh, and I don't have anything. Okay. And if I forged, I'd have 62% chance. That's better than 23. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Without further delay, the party fastens down their supplies and prepares to enter the cold water, careful not to get swept away in the current. It's slow, so hopefully it won't push us away. Cross our fingers, guys, that we make it, and we make it safe. Is that the deepest part? Hopefully. We're almost there. I can see the edge. Oh, I think we did it, guys. Ooh. Swipe the forehead. Oh my goodness. The party scrambles up the muddy bank and returns to the trail. Yay! We did it! Alright. The Big Blue River. Collect pelts and collect meat. Alright. It's 56 minutes. Derived from the Kansas people's name, Great Blue Earth River, it's a significant ford for any wagon party. Okay. Let's go left since we went right last time. With Kansas River crossing behind them, the party looks ahead with some trepidation. They only hope the trials to come aren't as treacherous. Okay, how's everyone? Everybody looks okay. Yay! Frederick reaches into the wagon to check the group's supplies, then emits a startled yelp and stumbles backwards. What happened? A snake hastily slithers out of the wagon, though nobody manages to get a good look at its species. Oh no! The creature has bitten Frederick in the arm. Let's... Oh no, let's give him a medicine, I guess. And... yes, let's have her do it. Okay. Francis treats Frederick's wound, applying medicine and a clean bandage. Luckily, it looks as if he will make a full recovery. Oh, I hope so. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. My wagon! No! Wait. Hunger repair, damage exposed spots. Oh no. We should repair that. Just so that nothing happens. Get it repaired now. Alright. Oh yeah, where are we? Uh-oh. Are we lost? The wagon and its party find themselves led astray from the trail. The wagon is 4 hours off course. There is some debate amongst the party about how best to return to the trip. Who should take the lead? Frederick, I think, was our adventurer. So, we're gonna go with him. I think this is the way. Oh no! After much delay, Frederick guides the party back to the trail. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. Okay. We're gonna pause real fast, and I want to see... Oh, this will help Frederick. Hold on. I have 2 of those. Let's use both of those. Because then if we get lost again, Frederick will definitely be able to help us get back. And Composure. Okay. What is this? Oh, the party's morale. Okay. It's for that. Okay. Oh, the party approaches a dilapidated, wind-blown wagon. While the long-abandoned wagon looks as if it might collapse at any moment, some parts may be salvageable. We'll investigate, see if we can find something. The wagon wobbles precautiously. It may be possible to retrieve useful materials, but each attempt comes with the risk of the wagon collapsing. Let's try the top and let's do awesome. The tongue is pried free from the wagon with an unpleasant scrape. The entire structure shifts as the tongue comes loose. Whew, okay. Oscar notices a pile of blankets and clothes covered in a fine film of dust, but otherwise in fine condition. He takes them back to the wagon. Ooh, cool. Let's try and take the wheels, because those will go bad too. And if it falls, it falls. The axles that can hurt him. As Oscar moves to retrieve the item, the wagon finally gives way to the intrusion. It decrypts shell, splintering into the dust. There's nothing left to take. Darn. Did I get the tires at least? No. Okay. We tried. We got one thing at least. Frederick begins scratching his stomach furiously. It seems he has been bitten by the many mites hiding in the grass along the trail. This affliction can be eased by placing bacon grease on the irritated area, but doing so would use some of the stored meat. Use 15 meat? No. Sorry. Frederick is forced to tough it out. He isn't too happy about it. I apologize, but if we have somewhere to go hunting, maybe. Candy striped leaf hopper. Ooh, wonder what that is. Okay. We need to rest. He's tired. He's tired. Okay. The roaring of a fast-flowing river can be heard ahead, long before it comes into view. This is the Big Blue River, an infamously difficult crossing. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see what people have to say. What would you like to know? What would you like to ask Laura? Oh, is she the fairy? Ask about the area. This region is far more beautiful than I'd ever imagined. The land is so fertile it would be perfect for growing a crop or grazing cattle. Sadly, Kansas is not open to settle, else I'd consider settling down with my husband. Though if the tales of Oregon are true, even greater and more fertile lands await. I must write my sister about these parts, let her know it's far from the great American desert I'd expected to encounter on the trip. Okay. Be careful you don't push those animals too hard. Keep them moving, but set them a fair pace. Can't keep driving them so fast, or you'll end up with lame-footed animals. A lame ox is about as good as you as a dead one. Okay. Alright. Let's see what the river's at. Ooh, rapid 7-9, 630. Yeah, no. Even if we cocked it, that would not work. We're gonna, since everybody needs to rest, yeah, we're gonna rest. Resting ends the current day and gives the party a chance to recover stamina. It can slightly improve river conditions. River conditions affect the chances of crossing successfully. Resting can reduce illness and injury duration, which helps the party recover faster. Yep, we're gonna rest. The wagon bed is rearranged into as cozy a sleeping space as is possible, and the party settles down for the night. Okay. Now let's see what the river's at. A moderate 7.4. If we cocked it, it would be 50%, but we don't. Um, oh, that would be to seal it, so that would just make it better. Okay, so what if we went to 4? Nope, nope, nope. 50%. What else? What are my people? Honestly, I think we're gonna rest one more time. And I hope I have enough food. 6.3 and moderate. If I cocked it, it would be 54. We just, yeah, okay. 54 is better. So let's go with cock the wagon and cross the river. Ooh, it went to 58%. That's better. Okay, cross our fingers and hope we just cross the river. Please, 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 please. So far, so good. Okay. Oh, we lost stuff. As the party uncocks the wagon, they discover that the wagon bed has been insufficiently sealed, resulting in some water damage to the supplies. Snag it! No! We failed that mission. No! We're almost there. Almost there. Restore Francis's hygiene and avoid contracting dysentery. That one has fish. But let's see. Let's see what this one has. With Big Blue River behind them, the party looks ahead with some trepidation. They only hope the trials to come aren't as treacherous. Alright, let's see what we can do. Hold on. Ooh, what is this? Use blankets to restore 3 hygiene to an individual. Oh, 3. Oh, I only... No, we're not gonna do that right now. I have 2 of these left. Oh, they're both 3 hygiene. Oh. Okay, well, let's do one a shirt and one a blanket. Okay. And then composure. Let's do Frederick, I think, needed it, right? I hope so. Oh, I have more clothes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's okay. We're good for now. And this. And we're gonna go with him. Okay. Now, hopefully it all worked out okay. Well met, travelers. It's good to see you again so soon. Samuel Peppard waves hello. I've decided to stop my work on the flying machine for now. The general principles are sound, but I believe I will have to wait for the advent of a more powerful engine, besides which I have yet to solve the issue of how to safely land. Samuel Peppard nurses his bruised arm. In the meantime, I have begun work on a new invention. It's a little more down to earth, I admit, though I believe it will revolutionize travel nonetheless. Okay? Thank you for your support, friends. It is a comfort to know that you hold the sciences in such high regard. Samuel Peppard looks quite pleased with himself. As I was plummeting to the ground, I had a revolution, a vision of the wind rushing through my hair. Yes, I shall build a new wagon, powered entirely by the wind. Why walk to Oregon when you could sail? Samuel Peppard is overcome with excitement. All I require is a little financial assistance to get me started. Never fear, I'm not about to ask for your savings. Rather, I believe there are investors at Julesburg who may be interested in funding my project. Perhaps you can spread the word to them. I'd be much obliged for the help. Sure. Almost didn't catch 'em all. Greetings, travelers. Are you journeying to Oregon or perhaps Horse Creek for the treaty signing? Come, sit. You must tell me your stories before we move on. There is time. Sorry about my brother, travelers. He is very friendly, perhaps too much for his own good. You won't find anyone more reliable, though. Unfortunately, we've run into a delay in our travels, and my brother is getting rather restless. Perhaps, if it's not too much trouble, you could humor him. He is always excited to talk to other people from the East. We're waiting anyway, so it might pass the time. Oh, it is kind of you to ask. Most travelers do not take the time. My father is very sick, you see, and we've had to take regular breaks in our journey. Annie, they don't need to know such things. I'm doing fine. Father, don't be silly. They seem friendly enough. I apologize for my father, travelers. We will be out of your way as soon as he recovers. Mm, how much? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Let's see. Can we offer assistance? What assistance should the party offer? I don't think I have very much medicine yet, huh? Let's take a look. She's level 2. I've got no formal medical training, but perhaps I could take a look. Absolutely not. Why should I trust you? Oh, I'm sorry. I've met many untrained practitioners who were nevertheless masters at making one's maladies disappear. It won't do you any harm. Father and this traveler may very well have secrets to share. Alright, fine. If it'll get us moving again soon. I'm sorry, I'm not able to determine what's wrong. Maybe rest is the best solution. I tried. Baseless speculations. I will be fine once we reach Horse Creek and can finally stop traveling. Father, these travelers have shown us kindness. You promised you would give up on this stubbornness once we found Black Beaver. Sorry about my father, travelers. He is in a lot of pain. Thank you for offering your assistance, though. You've given us more consideration than most of the travelers. Farewell, travelers. Thank you again for offering your aid. Perhaps we will meet again someday. This campsite has been set up with wash basins and bathtubs to make use of the nearby spring. It's a great opportunity to restore hygiene, though it may take some time. Um, my hygiene is okay. I think we're gonna continue. The wagon pushes on past the campsite. Although I need some meat. Oh no, and it's winter time. Oh, winter's in 189 days. Okay. All right. Any more animals to collect? Did we make it? Did we reach it? Yay, we reached it. A short distance ahead, a freshet of water cascades from a stone outcrop, plummeting several feet into the basin below before settling into a cold, clear pool. We completed those challenges. Yes. Okay. A handful of travelers loiter around the spring, enjoying the shade and the cool air. Ava! Hey, we were looking for her. Did you come from Independence too? I met this amazing man there. He was handsome and so kind. I wanted to spend forever with him, but my father won't allow it. He wants me to marry this rich banker to connect our families. Ew. All my father ever does is tell me what to do, but I want to love who I love, not some rich snob. I just can't do it. I'm thinking of running away, going to find this wagon train so we can be together. You have to help me. Please, anything you can lend, I'll find a way to pay you back. You have my word. Well, I mean, she really wants to get back with him, so let's tell her about him. Douglas? That's him! You met him in Independence after I left, you say? Thank you, travelers. I've decided. I will go and be with my love. We have a little bit of money. Let's offer it. Thank you, kind strangers. Perhaps it is fate we met for you to offer me such kindness. I hope we see each other again, and I shall introduce you to my beloved. Hopefully it all works out. Alright, Frank. It's a long way before the next place. You can safely rest, enjoy the peace and quiet while you can. Perhaps you should carve your name into the rocks. My whole party did it, just to let the world know we were here. Give it a try. Ooh, yeah, let's try. Each member of the party takes a knife and carves their names deep into the limestone cliff, to be forever preserved through the centuries. They feel uplifted by the experience. Ooh. All right. What are my... You're a little tired. You're a little tired. Let's continue. Right to the final destination. We need to collect pelts and collect meat. So we have to go hunting, but we didn't have an area to go hunting last time. Okay. Hopefully we have one this time. Oh, we should have plenty. Oh, wait. What do we have? We've collected... Oh, there it is. Also known as the Conch, the Kansas River is one of the world's longest prairie rivers. It was named for the nearby Kansas Native Americans. The largest tributary of the Kansas River, Big Blue, was first known as the Great Blue Earth River by the local Kansas Native Americans. Okay. Okay, we found Ava and told her about Douglas. With our donated supplies, she left to find him. We met a family of Lenape travelers on their way to a treaty signing. One of their number was sick, but we couldn't assist him. Samuel Peppard wants us to find funding for his wind wagon. We should go to Julesburg to find investors. Okay. We're gonna go this way, because hopefully we can go hunting, because we seriously need to. The party continues the journey west, leaving the spring behind. Each settler leaves having filled their canteen and enjoying their brief repose. Let's see. Oh no. A bison lies in the dirt beside the trail, unmoving. It doesn't appear to have any external wounds or evidence of sickness, at least at a quick glance. However, further investigation may be necessary to determine the safety of any meat. Okay. You're a farmer, so you're gonna do it. Castaway holds her breath and investigates the carcass. She can see nothing external to suggest the meat is unsafe and concludes it is likely the bison simply perished of old age. Okay. With a little time, the carcass could be butchered and greatly aid the party's meat. Yes, please. Chastaway butchers the bison, collecting as much good meat as possible and hefting it back to the wagon. Yay, we got pelt. And some meat. Got some fox. Stop right there. Come again? Hand over your money. Gather all your money on the double and, refuse. I see. Well, I cannot say I did not try the peaceable route. Yeah, no. Uh, Frederick takes the hit in his arm and shrieks in pain. The bandit looks on, a disgruntled expression upon her face. Perhaps she had intended even worse. That is for wasting my time. Now get out of my sight, and quickly. You are one bad word. I'm going to be nice, but you are one bad word. Oh, my wagon's broken. Hold on. Okay, let's repair the damage. I think I should have enough, right? Yeah, okay. And then let's see. How are what does it tell me how my cattle's doing? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, that's good to know. So how are you guys? Your health, um, oh, you only need 3, but it goes up 6. We'll save it then. Not to be rude, but we're gonna save it. A small cluster of reeds near the trail bellies the presence of a watery spring. Such a serendipitous find could be a boon for Oscar's stamina. Drinking from such a source could be positively reinvigorating. Should Oscar drink from the spring? Sure. Why is it just Oscar? Oh, okay. Oscar pulls back from where, deciding he has had enough. Well, I hope you don't get sick from that. I really do. Howdy, folks. Name's Henry, and I'm powerfully glad to see you. I need a favor. One of my horses ran off last night, but I can't leave these 2 to go look for him. Can you watch him until I return? I'll reward you when I get back. Okay. Thank you. I'll return as soon as I am able. I guess it'll allow my people to rest longer, so maybe. It seems increasingly unlikely that Henry is going to return. Okay. The party decides that Henry isn't coming back at any time soon. They leave the horses behind and continue their journey. I hope that doesn't backfire. Like, watch him walk up now. Why couldn't we just take the horses? Several travelers are celebrating their journey, whether they're honoring their victories or commemorating their fallen is unclear. The party may be able to join in the celebration and restore some morale. I really just wasted so much time, but he really needs to rest, so. Party gathers around the campfire. Let's see. What does this one do? Stargaze. Ooh. Didn't do anything. Okay. Celebrate. The party celebrates with the other travelers late into the night, forgetting their troubles if only for a moment. Well, that's good, hopefully. The party awakens after a long night of celebration. They feel more relaxed, if a little tired. Um, let's go this way then. See if we can try and get more pelts. Oh no, now it's raining. The looming clouds at the last giving out, showering the wagon in a constant blanket of rain. This weather is depressing. The mood is somber as the wagon wheels slodge over the muddy ground. Uh-oh. At last the rain clears and sun returns to the trail. Uh-oh. Okay. We need to give clothes. You guys can wait a moment. And then let's give her some clothes. And move things around just a bit. But his health still isn't doing good, but the group is hailed by a disheveled-looking couple on the side of the trail. A young girl nervously peeks out from behind them. Thank all that is good, other travelers. You are the first people we have seen in some time, a sight for sore eyes indeed. It doesn't make for much of a good story. Truth be told, our wagon broke down. We weren't prepared. My husband did the best he could, but he has a broken arm, and without spare parts, we're stuck. We considered leaving the wagon, but it is just the three of us, me, my husband, and little Mary here. We wouldn't survive this journey with what we have left. We might be able to make it if only we had some more supplies. That's why I was so happy to spot you. Please, I beg for your assistance. Let's offer to maybe fix their wagon. Thank you, kind strangers. We could not do this without you. You're level 1. Oscar inspects the wagon using his untrained eye. Unfortunately, his passing familiarity with wagons isn't enough to identify the issue. The problem is more than a simple broken part. Oh no. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I have the skill to fix it. It's possible the wagon is beyond repair. Thank you for trying regardless, kind stranger. We had already prepared to forsake the wagon and attempt to make the crossing without it, but with a small child, the woman's speech trails off. The family seems to be worried that they won't make it to the next settlement on their remaining supplies. Oh, I don't have enough of anything. Oh, I feel so bad. We're gonna have to just wish them well, just so that I can keep my people safe. We're gonna have to. I feel bad. I am sorry, but we aren't able to help you right now. We're in far too much of a hurry. Very well, I suppose such things cannot be helped. I wish you all the best, travelers. Oh, I feel so bad. We get to go hunting. Mm, she's gonna go hunting. Alright, I'm not very good at this, so don't laugh. Ah, I wasted bullets. Ah, nope. Guess I could have given them food had I known that was coming up. Darn, now I feel really, really bad. Well, what do we have that's new? One of the three major immigrant trails, together with Oregon and Mormon trails. The California Trail was most famously used to reach California during the gold rush. It was similar to the Oregon Trail in many ways, including its tragically high mortality rate. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Really, but I feel bad now. Okay. We'll go here. Oh, we did collect enough pelp. Okay, good. Thank goodness. Wait, please. It's already over. We're barely out of Alcove Springs and we've fallen apart. Please, you must help reunite us. None of us can make it to Oregon alone. Who are you? I am Thomas J. Farnham, but collectively we were known as the Peoria Party. We left from the county of Peoria, intent on blazing a trail straight through to Oregon. We organized ourselves as a military would, strict, careful, and disciplined. In this fashion, we adopted the name of the Oregon Dragons. I led the troop. Things were going well for a time, a brief time. As you can see, we're nowhere near Oregon, and we've already split. Tensions are simply building beyond repair. Even as a group, we were struggling. I can't imagine any of us will survive for long alone. Please, you must help reunite us. None of us can make it to Oregon alone. Okay, let's try to help. Yes, thank you, thank you. You'll be well served to take some clothes and medicine with you. If any of the boys are injured, they may require immediate attention on the trail. Okay. You'll find my boys scattered across the trail at various places. I'll make my way to the Blue Mountains. Please rescue as many of the dragoons as you can on your way there. Okay, I will do my best. A grove of wild berries grows near the trailhead. The party looked at them eagerly, anticipating a delicious change from the food packed for the journey. These are raspberries, safe to eat, but best collected by someone with a keen eye. Frederick. Yay! Whether through pure intuition or practiced skill, Frederick collects an abundance of wild berries. Nice. Ooh, darn it. The party is waved down by a young woman by the side of the trail. She looked to be in a rather desperate situation. Please stop, we're in need of your help, the woman calls out to the party. Now, what's the use in that, Alice? They're just going to ignore us like the last lot of, or worse. How many caravans has it been now? Nobody wants anything to do with us. I still have faith, Joseph. There are good people on this trail. I know someone will help us. Please, travelers, we've run desperately low on food. We have gone hungry night after night. You must help us. The pair certainly looked hungry, but the party has to consider their own situation too. Should the party offer some food? We can offer 30 food, yes. The party offers what little food they can spare from their own supplies. Oh, thank you. You don't know how much this means to us. See, Joseph, didn't I tell you that someone would help us? All right, I can admit when I was wrong. Thanks, strangers. It's just hard to trust people, even this far west. I have to protect my family, make sure they stay free. It's a responsibility I don't take lightly. As you shouldn't. Oh, I forgot our wagon broke off. Um, fishing. Hmm. We have 261, and I think we have like 40. Let's keep going. The party leaves the fish to their geese. Uh-oh, he's stinky. Let's get some clothes for this one and this one. Uh-oh. I don't got coffee to get there. Hmm. I have invented a new word. So Frederick lets out a wheezing cough. His poor health is beginning to exact a toll. Uh-oh. Okay. Frederick has heard rumors of a local plant known as Devil's Club. Crushed, its roots and stems may be used as a poultice on wounds and ingested as a health tonic. Searching for this plant may take some time if it can be found at all, but it may well provide useful. No, I'll give you medicine right now. There you go. You have 1 mile left, so we're almost there, and I have one medicine left, so hopefully we don't need to use it. Longest mile ever. See it? And we're almost there. Yay! We made it to Fort Kearny. Ahead, a cluster of buildings is laid out in a square about 4 acres wide, surrounding the copse of cottonwood trees. As the wagon approaches, the sound of lively bustling comes into earshot. You've arrived at a fort. Who would you like to heal? Actually, everybody's okay right now. Well, I guess Frederick's energy is the lowest. Yay, we've unlocked a new journey! Winter Migration. Help Stella train her son in the ways of survival as they travel towards the winter hunting grounds. Successful completion unlocks the physician class and multiple new journeys. Ooh. We'll have to do Sightseer next week, guys. And there our wagon goes into safety. Congratulations, your party has reached Fort Kearney. Took us 19 days. Ooh, 6 out of 8 route challenges completed. Darn it. Next time we'll like work on those hard. All right. As many people are traveling west as are heading back east, it seems that even the earliest hazards of the trail are enough to make some reconsider the journey. Travelers, it is good to see some new faces on this trail. I hope your journey is going well. We've only had a few issues ourselves. Say, you haven't encountered a young woman named Ava, have you? She's my daughter. Ran off to be with some flap noodle. She's engaged to a nice young banker traveling with us, and she has flagrantly disobeyed me. If you see her, tell her we'll be waiting at Fort Laramie for 4 days. What happens after that is her problem. Look, if you keep your eye out for me, I will make it worth your while. I mean, we can keep an eye out, but doesn't mean we're gonna send her back. Thank you, kind travelers. I hope one of us can find her and show her reason. She will know her place. Please take this as a measure of my gratitude. You'll keep your mouth shut, too, of course. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, are you tired of hitching your wagon to an odor and furious pack of oxen? What if I told you there's a better way, a new mode of transportation that will change your life forever? An enthusiastic gentleman is giving a speech to anyone who will listen. Forget everything you know about traveling by wagon train. What if purpose is nothing less than a total revolution in overland travel? But how is that possible, you say? He pauses for dramatic effect. My Overland Navigation Company will take all the guesswork out of westward travel. Why, all you need to do is rent a seat on one of my fantastic inventions and pack your finest clothes. I, William Thomas, will take care of everything else. And what is this invention, I hear you ask? Imagine, if you will, a grand fleet of prairie schooners, all operating on wind power. Yes, you heard that right. Wind power. I carried our forebears across the Atlantic Ocean, and now it shall carry you across the continent. There's plenty of wind on the prairie. I say, why not make use of it? Now, all I need to build the first prototype is a small investment, and as I am an honest man, I'll offer a generous percentage to anyone who assists me. Let's mention Samuel Peppard. You say Samuel Peppard is working on a wagon powered by the wind? What a strange coincidence! I assure you, I have developed my idea for the Overland Navigation Company quite on my own. Clearly, the young man respects me so greatly that he intends to imitate my work. No, You're skeptical of my project? I understand that. Why, if I had not drawn up the plans myself, I would be skeptical too. That is why it is of utmost importance that my efforts are funded to persuade thoughtful citizens such as yourself. If you could see a genuine working prototype, I am certain you would be lining up to take a ride. Okay, next. Mommy, look! It's the people from before! My, you're right, Mary. Ho there, travelers. I am relieved to see you safe, friends. As for us, well, it was touch and go for a moment there. After you were unable to determine what was wrong with our wagon, we had to wait and pray. Thankfully, not long after you left, a wagon train arrived and we were able to buy a new wagon. It was expensive, but it saved our lives. Mommy, tell them about the gift. Hush, Mary, I will. My daughter stressed that we should repay your kindness, and I wouldn't want to disappoint her. Please, take this. Jane hands the party a small wrapped gift. Even though you weren't able to fix our wagon, you stopped to help. That means a lot to us. It was my daughter's idea, so I hope you'll accept the gift, and may it serve you well. It comes time to say farewell again, my friends. This time, it's under better circumstances. I pray you don't suffer any misfortune and arrive safely at your next destination. Bye bye! We get for the day. Oh, Ava, that's correct. We met her father. Another person looking for investors. And we ran into that family. Alright gamers, that's going to be it for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to be notified when videos are posted. Thursday is going to be known for Throwback Thursday games, so it's not always going to be Oregon Trails, but it will be a fun game. Comment down below any suggestions or to show the video some love. I hope you all are having a lovely day. Thanks for watching. Bye gamers.